Hi, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm your buddy, Uncle Bruce. Welcome to the show. Uh, I've just launched my first ever TikTok. My first ever TikTok video. I'm now a member of TikTok. Here's Stock Markets with Bruce. How about that? Check it out. See what you think. There's I just did a video promoting this live show. Uh, Become a member and follower on me on TikTok and pass it on to all your friends and let the world know that we're here and we are trying to make money writing options on the markets in a bear market. It's kind of cool. Thank you, everybody, for always being here on this channel. Love you guys. We have a negative opening, it looks like. Is it negative really bad? No, it's kind of negative. We'll see how it works out. Right now, I see the Dow off 43 points, S&P down 5, and NASDAQ down 8.75. We have obviously an hour to go before we open for trading, so let's see what's going on. Let me know if you can find my TikTok video. Let me know, did it register at all anywhere? Is anyone seeing it? Has anyone been watching it? I'm just curious whether if there's any reaction to this, or did I do it right? I don't know. Here it is. I'm just talking, promoting the fact that I'm going live in like 2 minutes or something like that. So if you see it, let me know you found it, and we'll try to get better at this. I'm just an old guy trying to do new stuff. Courtesy of my daughter, she's helping me here figure this out, how to do all this, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you all for popping in and saying hi to me. Following this channel. We're here to make money in the markets. I'm trying to explain to you the markets in plain English, and I can tell you that there's a ton of stuff happening off the market floor that we always have to pay attention to. You being option writers, many of you being option writers, you need to understand the overall market sentiment out there. You've got to understand just what the players, the pros are worried about, concerned about, watching for. This allows you as an option writer to zero in as an absolute sniper. You can start zeroing in on your targets, and oh, it looks like the market's going to open lower today, or it looks like the market's going to have a mixed opening, or we may have a surge in energy, or we might see mining stocks go well, we may see the high-tech sector in trouble, or it might be software, or it might be chips. You really got to understand what the vibe is, because if you're trying to write options on GameStop shares, you need to know what's going on with AMC. You are thinking of writing options on Apple, you better understand what's going on at Microsoft and over at Oracle and over at Google and over at Amazon. If you're thinking of writing options on Amazon or Google, you better understand what's happening at Facebook. You better understand what's happening, and on and on and on it goes. We're all interconnected, and we have to understand the international flavor as well. What's happening in China? What's happening in Asia? What's happening in Europe? What's happening globally? Just to kind of give us it's like coming into a dance at the high school. You just got there. The dance is an hour. It's been going an hour, and you've arrived a little late, and you're in this giant gymnasium that's been transformed into this magical enchantment under the sea dance look place. And you're trying to figure out what's going on, what's been going on, who's doing what to who, and how are they doing that, and why? And why would he or she want to do that with each other? I don't know. You got to figure out what's going on in the room, and that's what we do here every single day. You have to know this every single day. This becomes part of your existence. You have got to start breathing in this world, the big world, every morning when you are looking to make money in the market. You've got to figure out how and from where and why you're making a move that you're going to make. Because when you write options, you have to have that vibe, that feel inside of you that says, oh man, this is going to be great. I'm writing this option. I'm going to sell these covered calls, and I already know these covered calls are going to plummet in value. This is great. I'm going to sell them up here while they're still here, because they're coming down to here. I'm going to buy them back for way less than I've sold them for. That is how you make money. You're shorting the market. You're shorting the market, but in specific stocks at specific times at specific prices. And because you are hanging out here, with this old YouTuber, and you're hanging out with these guys over here who are commenting on what they're doing and what they're up to, you are quickly figuring out what's going on out there. And you've taken my classes, or you're still taking my classes, or you're in the middle of taking my classes on my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. You're getting smarter and smarter and smarter on how all this works. And you're becoming way more deadly when it comes to picking your targets and knocking off another option right. And then you're folding your arms and going, all right, I've got my position made. Come on, baby. Watch what happens when this thing hits 88 miles an hour. Well, it's going to be great. That is what it's all about here. And I thank you all for joining me every single day, Monday to Friday. Appreciate it. Now, tonight, remember, do not forget, it's Wednesday. You know what that means. Tonight at 8 o'clock, prime time with Uncle Bruce, 8 o'clock Eastern time. If you are one of these people here, if you're a member of my channel and you're a Gold Bagel member, you're in the club. You are going to be getting a notification today that I'm live tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's the Hangout show after the close, where I won't be looking over here at the market stats all the time. I'll just be able to talk. You can ask me anything you want about the markets, and we'll go over what's going on and try and stay on top of what's happening in the marketplace. And you can ask me questions about what you're writing and what your options are doing and rollover strategies and whatever else we have to talk about. Looking forward to that tonight. It's always a great hour or so. And Gold Bagel members get exclusive access to the Gold Bagel member show. Prime time with Uncle Bruce, Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock. I'm back in North America. That show is back on. And I look forward to seeing as many of you as possible that are Gold Bagel members. If you're already a member of this channel, you can comment over here. You can pop up those knee emojis all you want. You want to know what a knee emoji actually is? I'll show you right here. Here's some knee emojis. The knights from knee in the Monty Python movie is what we're dealing with. We have a lot of fun here with this channel, and we pop these up all the time. We have all kinds of emojis going on right now. You can pop up a zillion different emojis if you want. Just check it out. Become a member. If you're already a regular member of this channel, you can already do this. But if you're going to become the top-end follower of this channel, become a Gold Bagel member. Two things come your way. Every morning before I start this show, I do the pre-market show. I do the trader alert show, which we always do before 8:30 Eastern, just to give you a heads up what's really being talked about out there. And then you get the Wednesday night primetime live as well. And so it pays to be a Gold Bagel member. And I got to tell you, I'm not hiding this, and I never do. Memberships on this channel support this channel more than anything else. It is the #1 source of income that I have to stay on air twice a day, 5 days a week. That's 10 live shows a week, plus the primetime show, plus the trader alerts. So that's 16 shows a week that I do live for this channel, 64 a month because of you guys as members of this channel. Whether you're a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member for $9.99 a month, or whether you're a Gold Bagel member for $24.99 a month, thank you. You guys are the backbone, and you keep us going, and I appreciate it very, very much. All right, so there you go. Let me know if you're able to access this TikTok video. I now have a TikTok account for Stock Markets with Bruce. Become a follower, and you'll get little updates here from time to time. I'm going to learn how this works and have some fun with it, courtesy of my daughter, who's helped me out do this. I have no idea if anyone is watching this, if anyone's watched any of it. And of course, nobody knew that this existed until I just mentioned it. So you're the first to know. It'll be interesting to see if there's any new followers to this channel because of that. My daughter seems to think that it can really help. Good stuff. I'm excited. Thank you all. A number of you are looking to quit your day jobs. A number of you out there have found out that your actual day job is in jeopardy. That's the shocker to a number of you out there. I get these messages all the time from a bunch of my viewers who say to me, you know what, I've worked for this company for 15 years, 10 years, 20 years, And I found out that in the last 6 months, these guys at head office are now looking at job cuts. And I'm hearing through the grapevine that I might be let go. Bruce, I need help to deal with this. Can you help me replace my income that I used to get from my day job that I might not be getting anymore with income from writing options? Because I've been watching you and I've been learning from you. And I really want to do this. And so, welcome to all of you who are in whatever situation you're in out there. You can definitely supplement your income by writing stock options. You could probably replace your income in many cases. And there are a number of you who have no idea, but the reality is, many of you who have followed me now for over a year and a half, have figured out the shocking reality. And that is, good God, Bruce, I can make more money writing options than I can working full time. I have no idea. I didn't know this. I could have been doing this 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I could have quit my day job and said, the hell with you guys. I'm going to write options and live off of that. I don't need a day-to-day job for 40 hours a week, plus mandatory overtime, plus come in on a Sunday because we want you to, plus I want you to work from home double time, plus you have to do these quotas, plus we've changed the rules on how you can be advanced and blah, 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 blah. 10 years ago, I could have walked away from that crap and I could have been self-employed already, earning money, writing options just from my own investments that have been sitting in these accounts at my 401k and my broker over here and my banker over there. They never talk to me. They never tell me how to make more money with my money. It's just been sitting there dead. And so many of you have said to me, hey, man, you have changed everything in this household. You've changed it all. The entire attitude, my entire outlook on life has completely changed because I am no longer the sap that takes it, that takes the abuse. I'm the one that gives it. I'm now in charge of my life and I now own my destiny. And you know what? I don't have to take this crap anymore from all this layer of crap management and all these stupid meetings. Forget it, man. I've given you my 10, 15, 20 years of service, loyal service. I'm out of here. Now I'm going to work for me. I'm going to take all this experience I have and all this maturity I have and all this dedication I have and all this discipline I have about being an attentive learner and worker, and I'm going to learn how to write stock options and make it pay for me because I don't have all this overhead that my firm has that I work for. I keep getting told that there's bonuses coming if the firm makes money. But you know what? The firm never seems to make any serious money. By the time bonus time comes around, I get a little old check. And after deductions, why did I bust my ass all year long for just this amount of paltry money when my managers or the VPs or the other high-end rollers around here check out the parking lot, look at what they're driving to work every day. They got themselves some really nice wheels. I drove by my boss's house the other day, or I was in the so-and-so neighborhood in our city where I know some of our top executives live. And oh man, their houses went up $1 million in value the last 3 years. Mine went up 50,000 because I'm not in that neighborhood, man. Look at what I'm helping them live the dream of dreams. We only go around once. It's not like I get to do this all over again in a new regurgitated lifetime. I'm this many years old and I will never get those years back that I've given to this company. And I've worked just as hard as the owner of this company or the president or the other top guns, if not harder than a lot of these guys. It's time for you to get paid what you're worth for your time, dedication, and loyalty. And maybe it's time to work for yourself and take control of your life and end this crap where you're being paid a serious discount. You're being bought at a ridiculously low price. This is ridiculous. With inflation doing what it's doing, interest rates going higher, the economies maybe faltering. Why are you so vulnerable? What are you, crazy? You're not crazy. You're not nuts. You know what you're doing. It's time for you to look after you and your family and your needs. And maybe, just maybe, hanging around with this crazy gang of people who are right over here. Maybe this is the gang you want to hang out with. We have fun here, but we also make money here. And we try to write options on stocks that Pay, pay, pay. Why are you a shareholder of any company and are not being paid to be a shareholder? Makes no sense. If you're a shareholder of IBM, you're going to get almost 5% on your money, the value of your stock, in the form of dividends. That's 1.25% every 3 months on your money. So if you've got 10 grand worth of IBM, you're going to get $500 a year in dividends. If you got 100,000 of IBM, you're getting 5,000 a year, 1,250 every 3 months. But you know what you could do on top of that? You can write options on your IBM shares, and you could probably haul in 2% a month in cash on top of your dividends. So, hey, yeah, I'll take my 5% yield. Thank you. But why don't I take 2% a month, 24% a year on top of that by writing stock options on this stuff? It's legal. It's legit. It's conservative. It's what all pension funds, hedge funds, mutual funds do. Why aren't you doing it? You don't need a $20 million account to write stock options on something like IBM. You don't even need to own IBM to write options on IBM. That is the shocker of shockers for most of you who come to this channel and after a while realize, oh my God, I can write options on options. What? I need a third of the money to buy an option, barely. I can write options on that. Hello. Yes, Poor Man Covered Calls. We have classes for that. Check out my website. If you haven't done so already, it's time for you to get off your duff and change your life and take control of your world. Because how many times are you going to be, what are you now? 33, 38, 44, 49, 52, 59, 64, 78? How old are you? It's time to take control of your life and make it work for you. It's payback time. And some of you have been around here for decades and decades and decades, and you have been underpaid and underappreciated your entire lifetime. You only figured it out the last few years, maybe the last few weeks, maybe this morning by being here. I don't know. But it's time now to be the boss of bosses. Check out that website. Head over there. You can go to my website anytime you want. It's Bruce Frommer, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. All right. If you want to send me a private email, here I am, brucefrommer@hotmail.com. You can always send me a private email. If you want to have a one-on-one session with me, you just want to sit down and talk to me alone with no one around, 1 hour, I'm over here on the camera. Here, I'm over here. You're going to be on the camera over there. We're going to have a chat for an hour about your situation. I'll try to help guide you down the road towards writing options and making some money. You can, quote, rent me for an hour. I'm available for rent on camera. It's $400 US for 1 hour of my time. Saturdays and Sundays is when I do this. But I'll tell you right now, I have not had anyone tell me that it isn't worth it. So many of my viewers here watch my, will have a 1 hour, one-on-one session with me. They'll watch my classes. Those are $100 a piece. There's 13 of them if you want to watch all 13. And you can rewatch them as many times as you want once you acquire one. But they tell me, you know what, Bruce, I spent $300-400 on watching some of your classes, and then I started writing options. Then I started watching more of your classes, $600, $700, $800 worth of classes, 7, 8, 9 classes, and I'm writing options and I'm writing options. I got all that money back already. I'm making more money than what I paid you to do these classes. Then I rented you for an hour, and you guided me a little closer and helped me explain some of the little nuances that I may not have picked up in the classes. And oh my God, I'm making thousands of dollars a month writing options, and I've only paid you $1,000 for everything I've learned from you in the last 3 months, and I'm giving you so much a month as a member. I'm cleaning up here. This return on this investment is phenomenal. You don't charge $25,000 for these classes. You don't charge $1,500 mandatory upfront fee to become a member of this club or anything like that. You don't do that. No, I don't. I leave it to you. You decide how much you want to invest in yourself and whether it's right for you. So if you watch 3 or 4 of my classes over 2 or 3 or 4 months, yeah, you've spent $200, $300, $400. And if it's not for you, you've gone, you know what? I spent $300, $400 with this guy, and I just don't think writing options is for me. But you know what? I didn't spend $5,000 with this guy. I didn't have to buy this massive course. I didn't go to university for a year either. I didn't have to pay those kinds of dollars. I didn't have to move out of my house to go to a dorm somewhere. I mean, I did this in my home and in my time when it's comfortable for me. I like watching Bruce's classes from 9 till 10 at night. I like what others will say. I like watching Bruce's classes from 4 to 5 in the morning because I get up really early in the house. The kids are sleeping. My partner is still asleep. And I get that hour, 2 hours of alone time to watch his classes. And no one bothers me. Whatever works for you. Make your investment. Put in your time. Put in some bucks. Learn how to write options. Hang out here with this gang if you can. And learn even more. And yeah, welcome to 2022, kids, because we're never going back to 1980. We're never going back to 2005. We're going to 2023 next year and 2024 after that. And there are people out there that don't want us to do well. There are enemies out there, whether we like it to admit it or not. There are countries out there that are not going to help us get richer. They're going to help us get poorer if they can make it happen. Our friend, Mr. Putin, and other outfits out there that are just not good. It's time for you to get control of your life. Now, look, you want to be a full-time option writer? Great. You want to be a part-time option writer? Great. That's the best part about this. You don't have to do this as a 24/7 thing. You can do this on the side. Keep your day job if you want, or work from home and do this on the side. Sure. But I can tell you, I just came back, and if you're a follower of this channel, you know what I'm talking about. I just got back from 10 weeks in Europe with Jennifer. Auntie Jen and I just got back from 70-something days of traveling in Europe. We were in the UK. You've heard all the nightmare stories about the airports and all that. You've heard it all. Lost luggage and blah, blah, blah. We didn't lose any luggage. We went to the UK, Scotland. We went to Netherlands, Amsterdam. We went to Germany, albeit I had a few days with a relative, but the rest of the time we were in hotels. Hamburg, Berlin, Munich. We ended up in Vienna, Austria for 5 days. A little taste. Then we ended up in Switzerland for a month, which was the main point of this holiday, was to see and experience Switzerland. Never been there before. I had no idea what it was like. Had a clue, watched YouTube videos about it. We enjoyed Switzerland for a month, and I was on the air with you during that time, which means if I can broadcast from a hotel room to you anywhere in the world that I happen to be at whatever time zone I'm in, you can take one of these wherever you go. And you do take this wherever you go. Let's not kid each other. You guys take these everywhere. You can trade options with these, and it doesn't matter where you are. You want to go to Cancun for 2 weeks this winter? Take that damn thing with you. You'll have internet down there. You'll trade options down there. You're going to make money 52 weeks a year writing options, no matter where you are. Go to Thailand. Go to Australia. Go to anywhere you want to go. As long as you got internet, you are going to make money writing options. Because once you've figured out what we're doing here, and you're hanging out with us from time to time or all the time, and you're watching my classes or you're doing a one-on-one with me from time to time, you are going to make money every market trading day of the year at your leisure. And it doesn't matter where you are. So you're not stuck in your house. That's the other thing about this liberating thing about writing stock options. You are now unshackled. And if you and your wife, you and your partner, you and your friends on your own, you want to go somewhere and you want to get travel the USA in an RV for a while, rent an RV for 6 months and go, you're on the road. You are trading, man. You are bringing money in while you're spending money. You control your life going forward. Are you going to sell your house and possessions and put everything in storage and just get lost for a while? Great. Okay, take that 1, 2, 3 year thing. Go ahead, do it. But if you want to dip your toe in the water, why don't you do something like, why don't we go down to Florida this winter for a month? We'll rent an Airbnb, 2 weeks in this city, 2 weeks in that city, or we'll stay at some resorts, or we'll go down to Mexico and we'll spend 2 weeks in an all-inclusive resort. They're, package deals. They're a good price. We got internet. Let's see if we can trade options from down there for that 2 week holiday we were going to take anyway. I defy you not to make money uh, once you've been here a while. There are viewers here who keep telling us all the time, I'm in so and so, I'm in Hawaii, I'm in Croatia, I am in Italy, I am in Germany, I'm watching you, I'm trading, I am making money on the road everywhere. This is really liberating, and it can change your world completely. But you have to want it. You have to absolutely want it. Uh, don't come in here going, I'll try it. Go to another YouTube channel. You're not dedicated. You've got to want this. But I can tell you that of the 217 people, right, where is that? Right there's 217 people I see right now. There's a little meter I see. It might be down here where you are, somewhere down there. About 217 of you here. I can bet you that 200 of you are pretty serious about making money in this market. And you are watching billionaires become mega billionaires. You're watching 100 billionaires becoming trillionaires. You're watching millionaires becoming mega millionaires. You're watching thousandaires becoming 100,000aires. You know it. It's happening. It's happening in your world. It's happening in your city, your town, your state, your country, wherever you are. And you've got to get your fair share of the action. And the options market has hundreds of billions of dollars a day turning around in it. Just unbelievable liquidity. And I'm saying to you, if you could take $100 a day on average out of the options market and put it into your pocket, that would be about $2,000 a month, 20 trading days in a month. Would that make a difference to your existence? If you could make $200 a day, that would be $4,000 a month coming out of the options market. Would $4,000 a month more income coming to you make any kind of a difference in your household? You're single, you live alone in an apartment, condo, whatever. You're living in your mom and dad's basement. You want out. Would $2,000 to $4,000 a month more coming in allow you to get out? Would it allow you to change your work environment? You're stuck behind a computer working for whoever you're working for. You've got a part-time job, maybe you got 3 part-time jobs. You can't get a full-time job. You've got 3 part-time jobs, but you can trade contracts. Could this allow you to get rid of one of those part-time jobs or 2 of them? Could you unload your full-time job and only keep part-time jobs? Can you get away from that rat race that you want out of? You're married. There's 2 of you. No kids yet. You want kids. You want a house. Can't seem to get a down payment together. Can't keep up with the rent. Or you're just barely making it. You got the checks coming in. Money's coming in, but the money's going out. And you don't have anything over and above. Could $2,000 to $4,000 a month make a difference? Could $6,000, $8,000, $10,000? Well, of course it could. Of course. We know the answer. Of course it could. But you have to be able to get to the position to do it. And so make an investment in yourself, and you don't have to change your entire life and all that to take my courses and all this stuff. You got to come up with $100 to take a class. If you can come up with $100 every couple of weeks and you can take the class, you can rewatch it again and again and again. After 3, 4, 5, 6 classes, it's got to become obvious to you that, oh my God, he's right. I can make money writing options on stock we've already got. We have investments that we've been sitting on for years through our employer. We have $15,000 in investments. We don't know what it is. We're into some kind of a fund of some kind. We don't know anything about it. You're going to learn how to investigate that fund. You're going to learn how to figure out what it is you got. And then you're going to learn whether you need to make a shift or not into something that's much more friendly for you to write options on to increase your yield on your investment. You're going to become market savvy. Hang around here a little while and take some of these classes, and you're going to start to learn stuff you have no idea exists. And you're going, oh my God, look at this. And it's so simple. You got to want it. And I hope it works for you. I really do. I'm so pumped up when I talk to my viewers and communicate with my viewers on how their lives have changed for the better. It's fantastic. Again, thank you all for being here. I can't thank you guys enough. Those of you who are Gold Bagel members, you're awesome. Those of you who are Chilling with Uncle Bruce members, you're also awesome. And then those of you who are just hanging out, you're subscribers and you're watching me from time to time. Some of you send super chats to say hi. Love you guys. Thank you so much. thank you, all of you who are putting up those knee emojis today to show everyone else what those are all about. Appreciate it. Those of you who have been here a while, if you want, I think YouTube allows you once a month, you can send me a message on this message board here during my live show. I think you have to go below where the comments are coming out, and the comments are where they're over here somewhere. You have to hit the $sign, and you're allowed to post a message. There's one from Hybrid Duncan. Been a member for 15 months. Thanks, pal. Thank you, Duncan. You're the best, man. I love you. You hit that little $sign, and then you can post for free one of these messages if you want. Of course, if you hit the $sign, you can always send me a super sticker or a super chat if you are so inclined, which is fine too. But you could also hit that $sign and become a member of the channel. And if you do click on that membership link, it might show you the two versions of the membership, the regular membership and the Gold Bagel membership. Up to you to do any of that. Thank you. Yesterday, we had a whole bunch of you guys send me messages how long you've been members of this channel. Some of you have been members since day one when we created the membership program, which is March 16th, 2021. So that was last year, March. And I thank you all who are still here after all that time. Phenomenal. Again, it is the only way this channel stays on the air, because I don't have enough views. With 218 here, there's 218 right up there, it says right now, or down there. 218 people watching. You all get one ad before you watch me. Theoretically, you get an ad. I get about a third of a penny for that ad from each of you. So do the math. I'm not getting rich on YouTube from YouTube advertising. Those of you who watch me on a rerun, you might get an ad every 10 minutes or something like that. But again, it is so minimal. I make more money when you guys become premium members of YouTube. You become a premium member to avoid the ads. I get more money from you guys than I get from people who just watch me on the air. But then there's guys like this guy right here. This guy is a life changer. Thank you, pal. You're making these donations either on Super Chat, or those of you sending us donations on PayPal. You're the most unbelievable, generous benefactors. And this guy is one of them right here. This guy right here, right? This guy, he is as good as it gets. Thank you, Alberto, as always, for your dedication to this channel. You're the best, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, all of you, for supporting me in any way you have. I do appreciate it. The YouTube platform is what I like to use to be here. Like I say, we're now on TikTok. I have a TikTok account or channel. I don't know what to call it. Stock Markets with Bruce is on TikTok, and I'm amazed. I don't know. I'm not sure if everything is working or not. I have no idea. I do see new followers on this TikTok channel. I see Stacy Glenn here, and I see Berlin Pax, and a few others. Thank you. Again, I don't know what I'm doing on it. I did put up a 15-second little clip. You can just see the high-end quality of this thing. It's just amazing. Thank you all. And again, if you're able to find me and you're able to follow me on TikTok, great. Hope you don't mind my amateurish way of doing it. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Stuart Von Stein, you are awesome. Just received a PayPal notification that you made a donation. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Any amount you want to make. I don't tell the world what the donations are when I get one on PayPal. I leave that as a confidential thing. Of course, a super chat over here is public. Everyone sees it, but PayPal donations I keep private. And I thank you all again and again. I thank you all for all of this help and support of this TikTok thing. I don't know what's going to happen. I think I've had 4 views. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll be showing this to my daughter later. She's going to go, Dad, you did it all wrong. No, that's not how you do it. Dad, I told you. Yeah, well, in one ear and out the other, because I got too much going on, but I'll do the best I can. Thank you all for coming in here. 25 minutes to go. before we start trading for the day. The Dow's down 36. We got S&P down 4, NASDAQ down 5, nothing much. At this point, oil down 162 a barrel in West Texas. Okay. Anyway, there you go. What else is going on? 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 Lots of folks talking to each other, which is great. That's another thing about this channel with the members here. People talk to each other and compare notes, and they help each other out depending on what the issues are. Love it. Here, Maximus Optionist says, in my opinion, the best way to learn about how to write options is to buy 100 shares of a solid dividend-paying stock and write covered calls on it. Yeah, IBM, Hewlett-Packard, HPQ. That's a stock trading in the low 30s. You can get 100 shares for $3,000 something, and then you can write options on them and take the dividend they're paying and all of that. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of ways to enhance revenues. With IBM, you're getting about not quite 5% yield on your dividends. But even if you can make only 1% return writing options, that's 12% a year on top of the 5% a year. That's 17% return off of IBM. And the stock has a good year, great. That's super. If the stock has a so-so year, okay. So many of you will own shares in GameStop or IBM or Apple, and you'll hold them for years because you're a fan of the company. That's perfect for option writers. That's absolutely the perfect way to do this. Hold the stocks for a long, long time and write options for years and years and years against them and take in this income. Over time, shares go higher as the companies keep making more money and paying out dividends and so on and so on. You'll get to the point where you'll sit back and go, yeah, I'm making about 17% on my stock, but you know what? The stock's double the price that it was 5 years ago. So I'm making 17% on double the value of my portfolio. Every time you add 100 more shares to your account, now you're writing 2 options at a time. And then you're writing, you get another 100 shares, you're writing 3 options at a time. And now you're enhancing your gross revenues higher and higher and higher. You become a poor man covered call writer by taking some of my classes. I think lesson number 8 is one of them. You can turbocharge your income coming in. And this is the key for those of you who want to get out of your day job, or you feel like you might be let go anyway, or you really can't continue on with what you have. You have to make a change. If you have enough money to buy 300 shares of IBM, I'll pick any, it doesn't matter what the stock is. You can buy enough shares to get 300 shares of a stock. With a poor man covered call strategy, you're going to buy in the money calls instead that will have a long expiry date. But you could, in theory, buy 3 call options instead of 100 shares of stock. You can buy 3 call options instead. That's equivalent of controlling 300 shares of the stock. So now, if you could buy 300 shares, you can buy 9 call options. That's the equivalent of 900 shares. Now, instead of writing 3 call options with a 300 share position, you can write 9 call options instead. And this could make the difference between keeping your day job and not, or dumping a part-time job, or shifting jobs, leaving one firm to go to another, going from a 40-hour work week to a 20-hour work week. Again, whatever it is that works for you. But if you can write 9 contracts at a time instead of 3 contracts at a time, this is big money. To give you just a general example, if you've got, say, I know that in GameStop, the premiums are pretty high, so I don't want to necessarily focus on that, but a lot of you do. But if you wanted to write options on Apple, you could probably make $2 a week in premium money on Apple. $1.50, $2 a week should be doable. If you can write 9 contracts on Apple, say every 2 weeks you can write 9 contracts, you can bring out $2 a contract. That's $1,800 per rollover. So You write 9 contracts, and then 2 weeks later you do it again. You're bringing in 1,800 plus another 1,800. That's 3,600 a month. It's the equivalent of owning 300 shares of Apple, but you've got poor man covered calls instead, and that is 3,600 a month coming in the front door. That's just a general rule. Now, stocks fluctuate up and down. This is why you take my classes. There's a lot of nuances to this. This is not just a simple, oh, let's just do this and I make this much money over here. You have got to be on top of the market. This is why we're on the air with you. This is why these folks are here. This is why you take the classes. You have my one-on-ones from time to time. You make a little investment now to get this return. But if you can bring in $3,600 a month, that is $40,000 a year. If it costs you $1,500 to talk to me and take some of my classes, and you're making $40,000 a year because of it, on that scenario I just mentioned, kind of worth it, because you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life. Not like Mr. Takagi in Die Hard, the movie Die Hard. He won't be joining us for the rest of his life, but you'll be writing options for the rest of your life, having made the investment in how to do it. Not a bad return on your money. There you go. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Nice to see you. And it's good that you're here. We're now on member-only mode for comments. Again, please become a member or consider becoming a member and join this gang right over here, my simpletons and intellectuals. We have a lot of fun here, and a lot of these folks had no idea before they became followers of this channel. They had no idea that their lives would be so affected going forward. They had no idea. And most of these folks over here, and they'll tell you themselves, most of these folks, once they started writing options and got more into it and more into it and more into it, what would happen is they would get together once in a while, either for a July barbecue, Thanksgiving get together with the family, a Christmas whatever get together, a family vacay somewhere where you all ganged up and met somewhere. And every one of these folks has had this happen to, and I'm sure of it. I am certain that 9 out of 10 of these have had this happen, where someone in the family, a cousin, an uncle, a relative they haven't seen in a while, will say, hey, I heard that you're doing okay in the market now, that you're making money in the stock market. Someone told me that you're doing all right. What do you do? And they would try to explain to them how they're making money in the market by writing stock options. And it was only at that moment in time, as they were talking about what they're doing with right here, with those of us who are here, it was then apparent to them, as the eyes glazed over from the relative who had no idea what you're talking about, going, I don't understand this. That is when they realized how much they have learned in such a short period of time. The other way you know is how your account's doing. How's your stock account doing versus how it used to do? There's that. And also the way to know is how you feel about the stock market today versus how you felt about the market a year ago, or when you first started trading for the very first time, trying to sell stock on a phone, versus how you feel now. That is when it sinks in and it hits you between the eyes and you go, wow, my life has changed. Everything has changed. I am not afraid of this market anymore. This market is my bitch. I own this market. It is my market. I'm not going to be kicked around by it. I'm now going to do some kicking around. This is the difference. And 248 of you are up here, as far as I can tell. And I thank you all for popping in. And like I said, some of you, or many of you, have had this scenario where, oh yeah, I tried to tell my my brother, tried to tell my uncle. My dad asked me, my distant cousin, he called me one night and said, hey, you make money in the market. Can you tell me how to do this? And you're trying to, you realize I can't tell you. No, you got to watch Uncle Bruce yourself. And if you don't invest some time to watch him, then you don't want to make money in the market. If you're looking for the, the one trade where you could buy stock at $1 a share on Monday, and then on Friday it's worth $50 a share, and you sell it, and there's your lottery win, right? 1,000 shares turned $1,000 into 50,000 right there. That's what you're after. Don't watch Uncle Bruce, because you're going to be really disappointed when Bruce doesn't tell you those stock stories, because he doesn't make stuff like that up. There are others who will. Oh, for sure. There are people out there who will be more than happy to talk to you about the mother of all short squeeze possibilities. They're out there. You'll find them. They're probably already pitching at you as it is. But you want to make money from the market on a consistent basis. Here's the way to work it: write stock options, and yeah, let the option gamblers be the risk takers, and you be the casino, be the house, own the slot machine rather than play it. Be the owner of the slot machine that gets filled with cash all the time, and take your percentage off the top. It's a great way to make a living from the comfort of your own home or your mom and dad's basement, wherever you are, or on the road, or on vacation, or whatever it is you're doing, wherever you want to do it. Welcome to the party, pal. It's nice to have you here. 7:16. That means if that's 7:16 my time, it's 9:16 Eastern. That means we're 14 minutes away from opening this market, and I'm showing the market still under pressure slightly. We're down 27 on the Dow, 3 on S&P, 5 on Nasdaq. This is not a serious oh no kind of deal. We're waiting for I think Tesla to release earnings. Is that today? I'm not sure. There's a lot of talk right now about Tesla's earnings coming up soon, and the street is curious to know how bad is it going to be for Tesla. How ugly is the second quarter financials? How is it going to look for Tesla? There's a lot of that going on. I don't know. We'll see. I know they had issues in Shanghai, of course, with their factory. The lockdown, the Shanghai lockdown that we went through was pretty bad, and we're not through it. There might be more of it coming in other parts of China. We'll see. Lots of parts problems to get parts to Tesla factories. The stock is up 212 this morning, 738. So some of you out there who are shorters, you might want to short the stock, or some of you who are option writers, if you've got Tesla, you want to write options, or if you bought in the money Tesla calls, you got that kind of money and you're writing permanent covered calls, more power to you. But let's keep an eye on that. There's a lot of speculation going on about what's going to happen with Tesla's numbers. We'll see what's going on that. Apparently, the Mega Millions jackpot is $630 million. Interesting. We'll see how that works. I'm showing right now Rocket Lab up 3 cents, SoFi unchanged. I got GameStop up 53 cents to 152.22. It's pretty quiet. 17,000 traded on GameStop this morning. AMC's up 8 cents to 16.44. Matterport up 2 cents. 23andMe's up 3. Spire's up 3. ATIP, Smart Rent, and Sextera have no trades yet in the pre-market, at least that I can tell you about. I got Apple up 53 cents to 150.53. I think that's a bit overpriced. Goldman down $1.80 to 316. Had a good run in the last 2 weeks from the 280 range up to here. Cisco down 14 cents to 43.90. Tesla, like I said, up a 167 right now. Arc Innovations up a dime. Microsoft down 33 cents. Very quiet day. Bed Bath Beyond down 9. Pfizer's up down 16 cents on Pfizer. We were up 62 yesterday. HPQ, Hewlett Packard, is down 8 cents, was up 133 yesterday, 32.75, writing 33, 34, and $35 calls might be exactly what the doctor ordered there. Bringing some premium money there. Carvana down 18 cents and Twitter down 4 cents. That is what I have with 11 minutes to go in the market. Oil down 146 a barrel right now as we await the opening of our trading day. Thank you, everybody. Sassy Bruce, says John. I like spicy Bruce, says Olivia. Alberto, I tried explaining, but I'm still the idiot nephew, though I do make money thanks to this angry, balding, short goat. Thanks, Alberto. Who cares says, I am thumbs up number 122, by the way. Mother of all short sales is BS. Scoop the easy money from the table day in and day out. Better odds. Absolutely. Tommy Jan is here. Thumbs up 123. Can someone send me the Discord invite? Is there such a thing as a Discord channel for me? I don't even know. Who cares says Discord. Yes, please. Cindy, I have a question, Uncle Bruce. Doesn't it make more sense to roll closer to expiration? So the strike is closer to book value. Roll GameStop 125s, 729s. They expire in 9 days. Or wait till next week. Cindy, that is a tremendously good question. And I covered this in my class regarding rollovers. So you may have seen it, you may not have. But for those of you who are sitting in a scenario here where Cindy and others of you, you've written calls on, say, GameStop, and you wrote 120 calls, you wrote 125s, you wrote 130s, doesn't matter, whatever price you have. If the calls expire this Friday, which is the day after tomorrow, the likelihood is a 120 call has a value right now of $32.70 in the pre-market, because the stock's 152.70. So take 120 away from 152.70, you get 32.70 book value for a 120 call. The likelihood is that the price of that call on the actual options market, when we start trading in 9 minutes, will be a buck or two higher than that, because there's still a day or two of time left before the option expires out. But it'll be in the money, most likely. If you have a 140 call that you've written, it's worth $12.70 right now, or whatever the value of the stock is right now. I showed it $153.99. So a 140 is worth about $14 in book value. And if the call dies on Friday, it might be trading at $15, $16. If the call dies next Friday, or the Friday after, or the Friday after that, there'll be more time premium on it, because a lot can happen in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Look at what the stock's done in the last month, 113 to 154. Now, Cindy wants to know, if I buy back my 125 call, if I want to do that, it expires next week, Friday, in 9 days. Should I wait until next week, Wednesday, Thursday, to do this, so that the premium will shrink down to just about book value only? Because right now, this 125 is worth about, what is it, 35, 45, is worth almost $30 in book value, plus time premium. Might be a $32, $34 contract. If I wait till next week, it might drop $3, $4 in time value down to just its book value. Now, the shares are 150 next Friday, technically. The 125 is worth $25 a contract, not 30 or 33 with premium. No time premium left on it. Good point. The answer is a yes and no answer, whether you should wait until then. The reason I say that is because today the stock looks like it wants to go to 154 on the opening. It seems to be in that neighborhood. We still have 7 minutes of fluctuations in front of us here. But Cindy might make the strategic decision to say, you know what, I'm going to buy back my 125 in the first 10, 20 minutes of the market if the market is higher on GameStop, because I just want to buy the 125 back and then write a new contract. I want to sell another one instead. The one I want to sell, though, I want it to be a 130 or a 135 or maybe a 140 exercise price contract. I want the new contract to be higher, to be closer to where the stock actually is. And I'm prepared to write it for longer in time, because right now this contract I have dies in 9 days. I'm happy to write a contract that goes for 30 days or 35 or 40 days or 45 or 60 days. Because the further out the contract has to live, the more valuable it is. So if I'm going to write a higher strike contract, I'm not going to get as much for it as if I write a deeper in the money contract. But if I write it further out, there's this offset. The time premium is greater because there is more time, and I might be able to lift my contract and go from a 125 to a 135 for just as much money as it cost me to buy the 125 back. I could sell the 135 for the same amount of money. It doesn't cost me anything out of my account when it's all said and done, but I've lifted my exercise price by $10 a contract. That's $1,000 a contract more to you upon the theoretical idea of being exercised. Now, if the shares go from 154, having just done this move, they go back to 134. The 135 contract that has just been created, that's just been written and sold by Cindy, if she did that, it's out of the money. That contract was in the money because the stock was 154, but now the stock's 134. Her contract is out of the money. It has no book value at all. Now, it might last until September or August or October, however long she wants to go out, but it has no book value, only has time value. So today at 154 a share, that contract might have a book value of $19 plus premium of 10. It might be a $29 or a $31 contract. But if the shares back off, this contract will only be worth about $15 or $12. It'll be significantly less. And that is the gain that is being had here. Now, there's a complicating factor coming up. This week, we split 4-1. So Cindy will have, right now, she has a contract written for 125 strike price. By the end of the week, her situation will be she's got 4 contracts written on GameStop at 1/4 the price of 125, $31.25. So she'll have 4 $31.25 contracts out there. And the stock will be trading as if it's right now 154, the shares are trading at, I think, 38.50 after the split. So a 38.50 market price on a $31, I just mentioned the price, 31.25 contract. So it's still in the money, but if the shares drop $2 from $38 to 36, these 31.25s are much closer to the money than they are now. Obviously, these will shrink in value. That's the point. And so if Cindy can consider doing a rollover now to a higher strike price further out, she will have 4 of those written at a higher strike price. Shares back off a little bit. All of a sudden, there is no book value anymore. The contract is only worth time value. And every day that goes by, time value evaporates. So if there's 100 trading days left before her contract dies, if she goes that far out, every day, 1% of the value of that contract is gone. It shrinks. If there's only 50 days between now and when her option expires, every day, trading day, 2% value disappears on her contract in theoretically, because there's 50 trading days until expiry. That means 2% a day shrinkage. That's 10% a week, 5 days a week. You get a long holiday, that's a free day. It's another free day up. So this is one of the nuances of writing options. This is what the classes are all about. This is what we're talking about all the time. We're 3 minutes away from opening, and there are so many ways to make money on option writing. It's unbelievable. Right now, we've had a lot of fun this week because Google has split 20-1. GameStop is about to split 4-1. A few weeks ago, Amazon did split 20-1 as well. And we have viewers here who are writing options on all of these. And we're comparing notes and figuring it all out. You might notice I don't trade. I don't trade any options. I don't buy and sell any stock. I am in front of this computer talking to you about how this works as a commentator, because I am not in a conflict of interest trading against you on positions you have. I'm here to guide you. And how do I make money? Right there, right there. These memberships, the classes I sell, and the one-on-ones and any donations that I get. That's how I get paid. And the more viewers I have, the richer I'll get. The richer my viewers get, the richer I get, because of the generosity of you folks who are doing as well as you are, and hope will continue to do very, very well. There you go. That's it. That's my motivation. You're not going to be able to watch me trade with you because I don't. So there you go. All right. We're a minute away. Larry Titus is about to hit the bells for us. We're going to get this started. And let's see where we're at right now. Always keep an eye on the options chains, the price, the bid and asks on all the options, all around the options you're into or want to get into, to see whether your contracts are overpriced, underpriced, or it would pay you to make a switch or rollover or not, no matter how long they have until they go. It doesn't really matter. And of course, keep an eye on the markets. Larry is in the neighborhood, I hope, and hopefully he'll be hitting the bells very shortly, because we're less than a minute away from opening, as far as I believe, as far as I can understand. And we'll see what we've got. We had a 754-point gain yesterday on the Dow. At the moment, the Dow is showing a loss of 23 points going into the final seconds before we start trading for the day today, which is July the 20th, 2022. Wednesday, July the 20th, 2022. Here we go. I think we're just about there. And hopefully Larry's in the neighborhood. He'll hit the bells for us, and we'll kind of go from there. Thank you all for being here. And there's Alberto and Larry nailing the bells at the same time. We are up and running. We're in business. We are open. I see the Dow off about 2 points to 20 points right now. We'll see how this sorts itself out in the next few minutes. And we're ready to go and follow this market yet again for another day and see if we can make money here. We don't mind it when the markets go down because that means options are going down in value. Call options are shrinking if shares drop. But call options always shrink in value because they get closer and closer to expiry day every day. It doesn't matter if a contract dies this Friday or next Friday or 3 months from now or a year from now. Every day that goes by, every option contract is 1 day closer to expiry. And so, as I said, if it's 100 days till expiry, 1% shrinkage a day. If it's 10 days to expiry, 10% a day. If it's 4 days to expiry, 25% time premium loss every day is experienced. It just depends on where that contract is located vis-a-vis where the share price is. And that's what we learn here as option traders. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I'm showing the Dow down 5 points, I guess. It's trying to sort itself out. I got SoFi up 12 cents to 674, which is a nice thing to see. I've got GameStop at 155.94, up 424, it looks like. We'll see if that lasts. Showing the Dow now down 27 points. I've got S&P, let me double check. Also trading. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. Try to get my big ass iPad to work and behave itself. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, we got the Dow now down 46. We got S&P down 5.8, and we got NASDAQ down 3 points. So we're a little lower to start the day. We'll see where this momentum takes us. Oil down 158 a barrel to 102.64 in West Texas. Okay. Alberto is saying to Larry, thanks. I thought you might have been in a meeting. Cody Blakely is thumbs up number 145. Thank you for all of you hitting the thumbs ups. If you're watching on the rerun, hit the thumbs up right now for us and add to the momentum of this channel. Thank you. Coyote, wow, market is feeling very optimistic these past 2 weeks. Well, we were oversold quite a bit, and so we have kind of come out of that a ways, but every day brings new revelations as to what's going on out there. The Dow down 72 at the moment, S&P down 7, NASDAQ down 6. Remember, we gained 700 plus points yesterday. So losing 100 points here, it's a nothing burger compared to what we had yesterday. We have got Matterport up 7 cents. We got Google down $1. SmartRent down a penny. Tesla's up $7 to 744. SoFi is 675 now. 677 on SoFi, up 15 cents a share. $6.77 on 880,000, and that is near its high of the day on SoFi, trying to go to $7. GameStop 155.81. We're up 411. I think this is near its high of the day. We're going to see how that registers. 156. Yeah, we're at 155.98, and 156 is the high of the day. The low 153.40 on GameStop. That's what I see right at the moment. And the Dow right now off 75 points from what we can see here. Okay. NASDAQ has just turned green. We're up 16 points on NASDAQ. All right. 155.87 on GameStop. Now, SoFi 679 going for 680. We got Spire unchanged. We've got Apple now down a quarter. We've got now it's down only 8 cents to 150.92. AMC up 18 cents. ATIP up a penny. Rocket Lab up 11 cents to 420. Cyxtera up 7. 23andMe up 3 cents. Pfizer down 28. HPQ up 14. Cisco down 8. Twitter down 22. We got Vanik Vectors down 95 cents. SMH. That is the chip ETF. We got IBM down about 70 cents. Microsoft up a quarter. Goldman unchanged, down 16 cents. Meta Platforms, the old Facebook, up 270. Amazon up 83. Bed Bath Beyond up 8. BlackBerry up 9. Royal Caribbean up 49 cents. Target up 81. JP Morgan down 43. Costco down 22 cents. Walmart right now is up $1. Nvidia is up 16 cents. Disney's up $1. American Airlines down 7 cents to 15.09. Netflix up 173 to 203 after a big after hours fluctuation. Just craziness. back to the real trading hours, we're only up $1.50, only up $1.50 on Netflix. They lost almost 1 million members, and they vow to get them back. I don't know why the stock would be up for that. I don't know why the stock would be up. This is a sign they're going to keep losing subscribers. They're going to lose another 1 million or 2 this coming quarter. They can't turn it around just like that. You can't do it. They're going to drop their price by $10 a piece. Yeah, but they're not going to do that. That would be suicide. So they're stuck. They're really in a tough spot. Moderna up $3.15. Right now, the market, the Dow is down 51 points. We've got S&P off about 5, and we've got NASDAQ showing, hang on here. Again, my big ass iPad is really not behaving. It's up 29 points on NASDAQ right now, as I can see it. 155.24 on GameStop. The high of the day, 156.60. We're now 155.24. Volume on GameStop to open trading 190,000. Not incredibly heavy. SoFi 680. I just saw 680 on SoFi, 682 for the high, 1.29 million. Also not incredibly heavy, but 1.2 million, and it's higher. So we're getting a good move on SoFi the last few days. Tesla's up 11.91. SmartRent up 6. Matterport up 11. The Dow down 21.7. Google down 58 cents. All right. Tiff is saying, Uncle Bruce, Spire Global unveils plan to augment its weather data and forecasting with microwave sounders. I don't know what it means, but it sounds damn impressive, I got to say. Who cares, says IBM getting hammered again this morning. I guess just wait for a new covered call, right? We need a pop. What is up with IBM? Well, it is what it is. We've got IBM down 121 to 129.67. You buy those shares, your dividend yield 5.04% right now is what you'll be paid being a shareholder from dividend collection. Nice money. Market doesn't seem to care. The market is a little lower on it. That's just the way it is sometimes. Google 114.11 down 51 cents. Dow Jones down 42. Going for another refresh now on this market. We've got the Dow off 37.8. We've got for whatever reason my machine always wants to show me European markets. We've got S&P up 1 point, NASDAQ up 42. So it's mixed. The Dow is down. The other two markets are higher. Oil down 150 in Texas. That's what's going on. SoFi up to 682, the high of the day, up 20 more cents. And we've got GameStop at 155.68, 155.46. We're up 3.76 a share. We're down about $1 from the high of the day. Just hit a few minutes ago. Tiff, right now, they gain their weather data from radio waves. Now they'll have a science project where they'll try to get better data by also using microwaves. These guys at Spire are really cutting edge. The stock is totally unappreciated. It is I think, an unknown story. I think that's really the reality of Spire. It is just not known by most market people. 99.9% of the market doesn't know who Spire is. It's a former SPAC, went public at $10. It's now at $130 a share. They got a bunch of money in the bank, no debt, growing their business. They signed contracts with NASA, the European Space Agency, corporations left, right, and center, data farms. These guys do serious business with serious customers, and no one talks about them other than me. I think we're up a nickel, 131 a share on Spire. This is a bargain. I think it's a takeover target sooner or later. Anyone trying to buy this thing, I mean, I'm waiting for the day, and I don't know when this will happen, but I'm waiting for the day where we come on the air, we talk to you, and I tell you that Spire has just gone up 50% in value to $195 a share, $2 a share. And there's a press release or there's a filing at the SEC. And I'm waiting to tell you that a major pension fund or hedge fund operator had just picked up 12% of the stock on the open market in the last 2 weeks. And now they're declaring their intentions that they're going to buy up more stock as an investment. That is the beginning of the run. I just expect that on any of our former SPACs, honestly. I just do because they're all growing and they're all cash rich and they all have virtually no debt. And they're growing leaps and bounds like SoFi. So I don't know. Someday the payoff will be there. It'll be dramatic. And once the first move happens, that first 50% move, then you will watch and see these shares just go up and up and up and up again and again and again. Right now, the only press that former SPACs are getting is bad press. It's the only stories you're getting on the big media like Wall Street Journal or CNBC or anyone else. Just negative press. SPACs are garbage. You're crazy putting your money in it. That's all they're talking about. No one is talking about how it might be a good idea to buy some of these at really depressed prices. This might not be a bad idea. No one is doing that except me. Our payoff will come, and it'll be dramatic. And when SoFi or when SoFi is 10, 20 bucks a share, and when Spire is 10, 15 bucks a share, and ATIP is 10, 15 bucks a share, then the rest of the market will get in on it. Way too late for them to make 10 times their money, but not for you guys. And so there you have it. Pick no Spire in the data brokerage game is good. Tiff, I wonder how many military contracts they have. They obviously won't report on them, and I think they have some good Q2 numbers. There you have it too. Splayer, what's with Rocket Lab again? A more percentage up than the others. Nazareth, big green candles on GameStop. AMC, will this last? Tiff, Splayer TV, Rocket Lab lost momentum of its gains, most of its gains yesterday, so it's behind on the run. Coyote, Nazareth, apparently, yes, it will last. Well, there you go. We have got the Dow down 70, which is 1/10 of the gain we had yesterday. We've got S&P up a half a point. We've got NASDAQ up 46. We have Google down only 15 cents. We've got Matterport up 14 now. SmartRent up 8. Tesla up 10 bucks. SoFi at 682, up 20 cents. GameStop 157.73. I think that's a new high on the day on GameStop. Up some movements here. 648. We're at 158 on GameStop. We're going higher. We've got Spire 130 up 4 cents. Apple up 39. We have AMC up 37. We got ATIP down a half a penny. Rocket Lab up 16 cents. Sextera up 15, and 23andMe up 9. Almost all the former SPACs of ours are having a good day today. Almost everyone except for ATIP, and it's just down a half a penny. Pfizer down 30 cents. HPQ up 17. Welcome to the party, pal. We're down 63 on the Dow, and we're watching GameStop closely. It did touch for the high of the day, 158.60. That was the high of the day for GameStop today. It is now 157.08. Just gave up $1.50 here pretty quick. We're getting these little waves, little byways. It's all on the anticipation of the 4-for-1 split coming up. I believe tomorrow or Friday we start trading 4-for-1 split on GameStop. I think it's a 90% chance that we don't go much higher after the split. There is a chance we have a little blip, just a temporary. And then the profit taking comes in, I think, and the shorters are going to come in big time. Just saying, I'm just warning you. This is my personal opinion. I don't trade the stock, and so there you go. 158.17, still below the high of the day of 158.60. U.S. stocks struggle to extend Tuesday rally as investors await more earnings. Okay, we're down 92 on the Dow. We are giving up some ground here. We're down 1 point now in S&P, but NASDAQ is holding a 51-point gain, trying to do it by itself. Tiff is saying, by the way, we got some racing going on again between Spire, ATIP, and between Rocket Lab and Matterport. Alberto, loving the new PIP on my Apple phone, the PIP, able to watch and trade on my cell phone simultaneously. Could be an old feature, and I'm late yet again. Coyote, GameStop will not stop climbing. I don't think it's stopping until late next week at this point, thinks Coyote. Nazar split on Thursday, trade on Friday. Coyote, it's climbed 40 plus on like 20 million shares in 2 weeks. That's it. Michael, don't forget about SoFi quietly approaching $7, 680 right now. Thanks to the 5-time leverage, I still have a trade on GameStop with a 160% gain. Alberto, Michael, I believe it will hit 8 by the end of next month on SoFi. Mirko, I am thumbs up number 159. Thank you guys for these thumbs ups. You were really helping me out. I haven't had time to beg for them. 160 thumbs ups are in, 40 more, and we got 200 going here. Thank you all so much for your support of this channel. This is fabulous. Thank you all for letting me know how long you've been members. I appreciate that too. It lets the world know out there that a bunch of you have been loyal followers for quite some time. And that is good stuff. GameStop, 156.67. Dropped almost $2 from the high. I'm not sure where we're at here. We seem to be down 79 on the Dow, half a point on S&P, and NASDAQ is up 55. Okay. Michael saying, Alberto, add a zero to that, and it's party time. Splair, Rocket Lab, and Matterport at the same price. Zed Estate, number 160. Thumbs up, Bruce. Thank you, buddy. And now it's changing already, says Splair. Lame Duck, would it be better to let GameStop split than buy it at a lower price? Well, look, it's always good if you can sell something high and buy back low. That's always a good thing. Again, option writing. The advantage to being an option writer is you are trying to catch the market at the high, write an option up there, and then have the stock back off and have the option depreciate in time as well. And you get a double whammy. It's beautiful. Alberto, Mike, absolutely. I quit my job, send uncle a $10,000 donation, and buy DQ at Tesla. Michael, it's all relative, lame duck. Tiff, SoFi second quarter earnings will be August the 2nd. I think they're going to push this over $7 in the meantime. Michael, Alberto, I like Teslas too. Splair, by the way, in case of GameStop, couldn't it be that a lot of people start buying cheap shares of GameStop? It's possible, Splair, but again, it's not cheap stock. If it's trading at $40 a share, for example, that is a 160 market. This thing was 113. The charts will now show, the charts will be the same looking charts. It's just that they will be split back 4-1, and the stock will be way up there compared to where it was lately. As after split, I'll have 3,900 GameStop. I can't even imagine the possibilities of writing contracts is going to be money. You're going to be writing 39 now. This is exciting. Alberto, Michael, for you also. Tiff, over 8. Michael, thumbs up. So right on, guys. Thank you for all your support. We're down 59 on the Dow. We're down a couple of points on S&P. NASDAQ still up about 50, 60 points. GameStop at 158.18 after hitting 158.60. We're getting a lot of fluctuating going on. It'll be up to here. It'll go back $2 or $3. It'll come back here. It'll go back again. Up and down and up and down. We're all over the place. It's just wild. Down 90. I think we're down 98 now on the Dow. We're pushing a 100-point loss. We're down 3.3 on S&P. We're up 62 on NASDAQ, from what I can tell you. And Alberto says, Mirko, nice work out there, buddy. Nice work. Let's see. Matterport is up 20. SmartRent up 12. Tesla's up $11. SoFi at 684 now, up 22 cents. This is about the high. 686 is the high. 2.2 or 2.3 million traded. Nice to see SoFi on a move. GameStop now 157.54. Down $1.06 from the high of the day. We got Spire up 4 cents. We got Apple up 54, AMC up 43, ATIP up 2.5, Rocket Lab up 17 cents, Sextera up 20, ME up 12. Now Pfizer down 15, HPQ down 3, Cisco up 5, Twitter down 32, Home Depot up 18 cents at 300 exactly, $300 a share for Home Depot now. Carvana up $1.80 to 24.72. Has that ever taken a beating? Robinhood up 9 cents to 9.12. We've got Vanik down 26 cents. IBM still down $1.05. Microsoft up 139 to 260.61. Goldman down 89 cents. Meta up 228. We got Amazon up 185. We've got Costco up down $1.50. Walmart up $1. Nvidia is up 75 cents. And we're showing Moderna up $4. That's just a mixture of some of our quotes. We're down 91 on the Dow, and GameStop is 157.65 with SoFi at 683, up 21 cents. I sure like seeing these quotes. It's better. Splair, yeah, for option writers, it's not cheap stock, but I know a lot on eToro that think that Tesla is at 700. That's too expensive for me to buy one, so maybe they'll get a little fooled during the hype. Tiff, Michael, I hope I can do the same one day. Tiff, by the way, what happened to Credit Savage? Miss him. I think his new job is keeping him busy. Gayoti, Tiff, yeah, I think he started doing private contracting for his old job. Yeah, we haven't heard much from him lately. I agree. Hope he's doing okay. GameStop 157.99, 158.40. We're trying to hit a new high again on GameStop. GameStop is attempting another run at a new high of the day, 158.50 right at the moment. The volume is still around 300,000 shares. Not great. 682 on SoFi. The Dow down 82. Okay, that's what we've got. Here it is, new high now on GameStop, 158.68. That's a new high today, 158.89. Another bump up. Trying to go to one. Here it is, 159. I'm just going to say it was going to go to 159. 159.29. Just hit 159.33 a moment ago for the new high today. 159.66. We're going for 160 now. 159.67 at the moment. Going higher. Going for 160, which is a $40 price on the split. 4-1. Nice round number. 159.81 is the high. 159.62 right at the moment on 314,000 shares. Not a lot of trading, which means it's unsustainable. What can I say? Coyote, volume pretty much does not matter on GameStop. Austin, SoFi 7, let's go, please. 684, we're just about there. And there is no stopping GameStop right now. 159.60, 159.74, and the high of 159.88 has been registered so far on GameStop. That is the deal. 779 gain. No accounting for taste. It is doing what it's doing. Those of you who can manage rollovers, great. You do them, you do them. If you don't, you don't. We'll just wait this out in the meantime and keep an eye on things. 159.45 on GameStop. 159.88 has been the high of the day so far. All right. Austin, we're spicy to get this thing moving quickly. What's going on here? Coyote, good thing the stock ran so much before the 4-1 split. I can't imagine the company wanted to do the split and start at $20. Good timing. It's possible that the stock moved up because of the split announcement. I think that is more what's going on here. Wouldn't an oversold status be what's unsustainable? Well, we might be overbought here at 159 something. Tiff, Austin, we have several members in here who need HPQ to drop quickly so we can buy the stock. There you go. Some folks want stocks to go up. Some folks want the stocks to go down, depending on your option position. We're down 95 on the Dow now. We're watching the S&P down 1 point. We're down on we're up on NASDAQ at the moment, 59. GameStop 159.14. Now I see 157 quotes, so I'm watching everything here. I got different quotes coming from different sources, and I'm not sure who to believe and who not to believe. 115.13, I think, is GameStop with the high of 159.88. I believe that's where we're at. The Dow was off 66, S&P down 1, NASDAQ up 59. All righty. Thank you, everybody, for hanging around. Thank you for letting me know how you're doing. Very interesting on what's going on with these markets. We've got SoFi at 677. The high on SoFi got up to 686 a few minutes ago. 2.6 million traded. So we had a nice little opening run. We're now going to, do some consolidating. That's typical. GameStop 159.18, 158.93, a little lower at the moment. Tesla up $1.48 to $738. Tesla's given up about $10 very quickly. Smart Rent only up 4. Matterport up 13. The Dow down 76. Google down 18 cents. We've got Spire up 3.5. Apple down a penny again. We're negative. AMC up 37. ATP up 2.5. Rocket Lab up 16. Cyxtera up 16. And ME up 9. Pfizer down 12. Make that 14. HPQ up 3 cents. Jen, how you doing? Got it. Jen's got some laundry going. Rock and roll. Home Depot up 19 cents at $300.02. Carvana up $2. Robinhood up a nickel. Vanik up a penny. IBM down only 53, coming back a bit. Microsoft up $1. Goldman up 110. So It's a flat market, slightly red here and there. The Dow down 86 with GameStop at 159.19, 159.56. We just jumped 50 cents, 40 cents or so. 159.56, about 32 cents below the high of the day on GameStop. All right. What is going on, baby? The volume has really not changed much from before the split. Coyote, outside of the daily spike, the Dave announcement. FL, hey, Uncle B, it's been a few days since I got the chance to watch it. How you doing, man? Welcome back. John Anderson's here. Good morning, Jen. Alberto, good morning, Tia. Good morning, Auntie. She's alive and well. We are in our daughter's place at the moment, and we're washing the bedding today because we're heading out today. We've got ourselves another place to hang out. We're heading for a hotel here in Calgary. Figuring it all out as homeless nomads that we are. SoFi 673 up 11. GameStop 159.48 to 59 right now, something like that. Just below the high of the day on GameStop. The Dow off 84. Doesn't seem to know what to do. It's a little lower, but not a lot lower. S&P is now down 5. It's a bit lower. NASDAQ is backing off, up 32 instead of 59 points. Is this a big sell-off coming? I don't know. We'll wait and see. We had a big run-up yesterday, so I could see a bit of a give back. That would be perfectly normal. We'll see what happens. Oil down 202 to 102.20 in West Texas. Well, we hit 160, says Coyote. Did we? Yeah, it looks like we did. 159.93, 160.80. We had a flash pop to 160. So those of you thinking of rollovers, you might take another look at the options chains and see if it's worth your while to even think about it. Mirko, Uncle Bruce, do you see the special member chats? We told you how long we are members through that. I have been watching it from time to time. I don't see it on my normal feed here through StreamYard. But here's Mirko. Thank you. Quit my day job. I quit my day job last year. Since then, trading from home and anywhere else. Thank you, Mirko, for being a member of 14 months. 14 months. Z Estate, a member for 8 months, 7 months and counting. Knee emojis thrown in for good measure. Thank you for these great announcements, you guys. I love seeing this stuff. It's just great, and it just reaffirms what I've said all along, how viewers on this channel, more and more of them, have found themselves in a position where they can walk away from their jobs and just write options instead, and work from home, be with the family, work from the road, take a holiday. Down 107 on the Dow, doesn't matter. Dow's down 107, who cares? Stocks are going lower, options are going lower. More profits in your pocket. It just, you make money going up and down. It doesn't matter. It's great. Austin, these conservative green days take me back to the summer of 2021. Hawkeye, 171st thumbs up and counting. Thank you, Hawkeye. Nice to see you. Coyote, buying power in the dozens of thousands, laughing out loud. We got the Dow down 118. That's the low of the day, roughly. We've got, let's see, GameStop at 158.84. That's backed off from 160.80. We got the Dow down, like I said, 127. We've got SP down 11, and NASDAQ is only up 12 now. The markets are definitely in retreat. Tesla negative 340 a share, 347 on Tesla, only up a dime on SoFi. GameStop 158.78, giving up $2 from the recent high of 160.80 that lasted all of 30 seconds. Spire up 3, Apple unchanged. It can't make up its mind. Something tells me we're going lower on Apple. AMC up 24, ATIP up 2, Rocket Lab up 11, Cyxtera up 9, ME up 8. Pfizer worse now, down 36 to 51.01. HBQ down 3, Cisco down 4, Twitter down 58, HD, Home Depot down 62, Robinhood down 2, Vanik down 35, IBM down 50, Goldman down 43 cents, Microsoft only up 50. This market is backing up. Absolutely backing up. 113.90 on Google down 72. The Dow off 125 to 135 right now, in that range. GameStop 158.39, giving up a little more ground. SoFi up a dime. Tesla down 276. Okay. Let's go, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Apple is killing it since their news Monday. Alberto, which GameStop cover calls are we sitting on? I have several expiring on the 29th of July. 145s, not scared, folding my arms and waiting. Exactly what you have to do. That's exactly the move you make. Thanks, everybody, for being here and letting us know how long you've been members of this channel with these announcements. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate these. The Dow down 120. Oil down 182. GameStop 159. About a buck 80 below the almost $2 now. 158.85. Looks like we're about $2 away from the high of the day. That was just set about 10 minutes ago. Volume on GameStop 450 odd thousand. Nothing to get excited about. SoFi up a dime. 672. Tesla down 180 a share. Dow down 118 at the moment. If any of you want to have a one-on-one session with me, let me know with a private email. I have openings for this Saturday and Sunday. I have openings on Saturday at 10 Eastern, 2 Eastern, and noon Eastern on Saturday. On Sunday, I have an opening at 10 Eastern only on Sunday. So if you're interested in a one-on-one, let me know, and we will get you locked in, and we'll take care of you. We'll get together this weekend and talk about the market. Tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern time, prime time live with your buddy Uncle Bruce, just for these folks right here. If you're a Gold Bagel member of this channel, come on over tonight. Watch us here. You'll get a notification later today. 8 o'clock Eastern, I'll be live to hang out with Gold Bagel members tonight. Look forward to seeing you, of course. Alberto, I forgot to hit the thumbs up button. I got the, let's get going here. As Nazareth, volume on GameStop, same as yesterday, going to be about 3-4 million today. That's it. Interesting. Not enough to sustain these kinds of prices for long. Just doesn't work. 159.57, 159.21, 159.60. We are jumping 30-40 cents a trade each way, just back and forth, back and forth. 160.80 is the high of the day at the moment. 128 is the drop in the Dow now, 128 points. S&P is down 10.5. NASDAQ's only up 16. Oil is down 178. So a little bit of red showing up here and there. Austin, I jinxed it, damn it. There you go. SoFi 671, up 9 cents. 159.39 on GameStop at the moment. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. How are we doing on the thumbs up meter? We have got 180 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys, for pushing this 200 thumbs up meter already. We're only 33 minutes into the market. I appreciate that. Also, those of you who have been able to notify us as to how long you've been a member of this channel, thank you for that. And thank you all of you out there who are renewing your memberships every month, and those of you who are becoming members as opposed to being just lurkers on the outside, love that too. You're all welcome here, and we appreciate it. Joe, I just wrote 8 GameStop contracts in my retirement account, a 145 strike for 18 bucks, and a July 29 expiry. I'm waiting with you, Alberto. So 8 times $1,800 has just come in pure cash. That's not bad. That's what's that? $14,000 plus dollars. Nice going, Joe. Look, if the stock does any kind of backing off, you're laughing. No question about it. And I expect it will. It's unsustainable. Just go up and up and up and up and up and up and up. There's no economic reason for this. There's no corporate reason for this. 158.50, 158.45. We're now down 230 a share from the high of the day, 235. See what's going on. John Bickman, I had to step away from stupid work. I had to come in here, cleanse the palate. The job is driving me nuts. John, welcome. Alberto, Olivia, nice going, Joe, on that move on those contracts. Beautiful job. SoFi 670 up 8. GameStop 158.09 now, about 270 away from the high of the day. A little bit of profit taking coming in on GameStop, to be expected. The Dow down 132. If it drops another 10 points, that's 20% give back from yesterday's 700-point gain. Again, not outrageous. We should have some profit taken from yesterday's big run. We are down 9 on S&P, and we're up 22 on NASDAQ right now, okay? And Alberto is saying, sorry, Joe, my spell check is not working too well. We're getting more red showing up on the screen here. Down 130 on the Dow. We're down 92 on Alphabet. We're down half a penny on Smart Rents. Tesla's down $2. SoFi up 9 cents. GameStop at 157.83 now. 157.66. Actually, we're now down over $3 from the high of the day on GameStop. We're still up 4 cents on Spire. Apple's up 23. Not much going on there. AMC up 32, ATIP up 3.5, Rocket Lab up 9, Cyxtera's only up 7, ME is up only 6, Pfizer now down to $51, down 37 cents, HPQ down 3 cents to 32.80, Cisco down 13 cents to 43.90, Twitter down 63, HD, Home Depot back to 298.50, down 126, Robinhood down a nickel, Vanik down 32, IBM going lower, down 128 to 129.60. Microsoft only up 50 cents to 260.03. Goldman off 48 cents. So we're getting some red showing here and there. Target, JP Morgan, Costco are red. American Airlines down 15. We got DoorDash down. Micron is down. Intel is down. Boeing is off 148. AT&T is down. We're getting red, more and more red showing up with a 165-point drop. That's over 20% now of yesterday's gain on the Dow. We're down 165 on the Dow Jones. Tesla down 360. GameStop 156.76. Up 5, but we're down $4 from the high of the day just a few minutes ago. All right, Austin, John Bickman, how's Johnny doing? John, Austin, Michael, $7 shotguns under the bridge, of course. John, doing well, Austin. How you doing? Gonzo Cruiser, not sure how long I've been a member, at least a year, but I've been following since you started the channel. Really enjoying your insight. Gonzo, if you go to the chat down below here, you'll see that $ down there. If you hit that, you have an opportunity to post a banner, no cost to you. It tells you how long you've been a member here, and you can do it anytime. Mirko, Austin Walker. Austin Bridge Brothers, fantastic. This is great. FL, I have a bad feeling about today. Big gains recently, yet no positive news on anything. My guess is the optimism will hit a wall sooner rather than later. I think you're right. Joe Lavalon, all good, Alberta. Only thing is that I'm also waiting to access my retirement account. Also, Coyote, weird market. We've got GameStop at 157.54. We're down more than $3 from the high of the day. SoFi 674 up 12. Tesla down 240, the Dow down 250, 157 now on the Dow. Tiff, I think this is the dead cat bounce we thought we might have yesterday. We had that run, and now we're giving it up. We'll see. What's Walker? I'm slow, says Austin. Gonzo, good to know. Right on, buddy. Thank you for being here. There we go. Gonzo Cruiser, member for 13 months, chillin' member. And then Computer Wiz, member for 17 months, chillin' member as well. And then Sell My House Fast and Upper Marlboro, member for 14 months, chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. Thank you guys. Whether you're Gold Bagel members or you're chillin' with Uncle Bruce members, thank you guys so much for these notifications that you're popping up there. Let everyone out there know how long you've been following this market as members. And it's because of you guys that I'm still here. If you weren't members, if I only had a handful of members, I would do maybe a show a week. I'd have to do something else. But thank you so much for your support. I love it. Chug, SoFi 680 now, up 18 cents on SoFi. Alberto, Joe, I accessed a portion of my retirement, only allowed 50 grand of trading. Let's get this money. 680 on SoFi. GameStop 158.60 to 159 range now. Again, will there be another run at a high or not? The Dow off 151. S&P down 7. NASDAQ up 43 points. Okay. Thumbs up for Uncle Bruce from LL. Thanks, pal. Mirko, Johnny Walker, a Scotch whiskey. Touch Grass says fake out, breakout. There you go. Fake out, breakout. Look at that. More notifications. Oh, you guys are amazing. IR Aaron, thank you for this notification member for 13 months. Also, Austin, member for 14 months. Looking forward to being old, balding, and wise. Oh, does that make me feel better? I don't know if I feel better. I don't know. I'm not so sure. Thank you, everybody, so much for that. Again, special shout out to Stuart Von Stein. Thanks, Stuart, for your donation today on PayPal. I really appreciate those. Awful kind of you, man. Thank you, buddy. Thank you all for being here. Alberto's laughing. Splair, that's why I'm here. But next week as an option writer after my last deposit goes out this week to buy the other half. Way to go there, Splair. Joe, let's do it, Alberto. I'm ready. Nazareth, at least he said you were wise, Uncle Bruce. Some of us have a long way to go to that status. Right on, Nazareth. I hear you, pal. I hear you. We've got 189 thumbs ups, guys. Thank you so much. We're only 11 away from 200 thumbs ups this morning. We got a whole bunch of members popping in here today telling us how long they've been around. I love it. You can all do that as a member anytime you want. Just hit that $sign icon just below the chat, and there will be an option there to allow you to pop a posting like that. Doesn't cost you anything, and you let the rest of the channel know how long you've been a member, and hopefully that'll inspire others to become members of this channel, because this gang of ours is a pretty good group of people, and I'm really proud of you guys to be here. Wavy Gravy, a member for 15 months. Are we sharing member 10 years? Proud Bagel Familia member here. And Stacy Glenn, member for 15 months. Gold Bagel member, just like Wavy Gravy. You guys are awesome. JL Mark, I've been a member for 10 months. Gold Bagel member for 10 months. Thank you so much, you Gold Bagel members. Don't forget tonight, 8 o'clock prime time. Uncle Bruce is live for Gold Bagel members tonight at 8 o'clock exclusively. That is awesome, awesome stuff, guys. Thank you. Austin, if you're going to give someone a compliment, you might as well keep them humble as well. Alberto, I have a cleanup. I have to clean up the coffee that poured out of my nose. Thanks, Austin. Google down 62 cents. The Dow's off 128. Matterport is up 13. Smart Rent up 5. Tesla up $3. It'll turn around there. SoFi up 24 to 686. Turn around. GameStop 159.80. The high of the day on GameStop today 160.80. We're at 159.83. $1 away from the high of the day. We've got the Dow down 133, S&P down 3, and NASDAQ up 57. U.S. existing home sales fall for the 5th straight month in June. That just came out. Very interesting commentary there. Beach Boy is a writer of GameStop, August 12, 120s. I speak from the heart. Serenity now, please. Right on, Beach Boy. Fold those arms and let's just see what happens. We've got, thank you all. We have a whole bunch of you letting us know how long you've been members. Thank you, everybody, for doing this. So appreciate it. We've got the Dow off 127, and we got GameStop at 159.60 after hitting a high of 160.80 earlier this morning. All right. Here we are here. Thank you. Bama Babe is here. So for Gold Bagel members, what would be your combined membership time of Gold and regular membership? The regular membership started 17 months ago, and the Gold membership started back in, what was it, December? Wasn't that about when we did that? I think it was the end of December. So I guess it's now coming up to, 7-8 months, something like that. Mirko Beach Boy wrote some 125 August 19 around $20, so it's all good, I guess. We'll see. We'll watch this market. 159.01. It looked to try to hit a new high. I don't know if it did. 160.80 was not breached from what I can tell. 158.94. So we didn't get a new high on this last little pop-up. But this can shift in a minute. GameStop can shift at any time. We've got 873,000 traded now on GameStop. All right. Coyote said January. Yep, that's right. January became Gold Bagel members. Smart Rent up 7.6 cents. Matterport up 15 cents. The Dow down 136.6. Google down 68 cents right now. That is where we're having it. The European markets are all in the red. They're down a third of a point, a half a point, 3/4 of a point. Some are down more than a percentage point. So that's red in Europe. We're red on the Dow, 0.43 of a percentage point. That's 130 something, now 150, down a half a point on the Dow. We're down a tenth of a point, or 0.12, I guess, 4.6 points on S&P, but we're up a half a percentage point on the NASDAQ. So it's a mixed bag right now in this market, but the Dow is going lower. It's definitely leading the downside. FL, what's the news on China? The whole collapsing real estate market or the zero COVID shutdowns? All quiet. I read this morning that Evergrande is about to make an update announcement to the market next few days, maybe, to kind of talk about what their future looks like, what they're up to, and so on. So I don't know. Remember, since yesterday, plus 1 year, 4 months, and 1 day. Thank you, my friend Beach Boy. Alberto Beach Boy, nice. Just took a look. $43. Damn, because of you and Coyote. I have rented Uncle for an hour. I don't think I'm maximizing my potential profits. There you go. John Bickman, SoFi having a morning. Let's push through 7. SoFi 686, up 24 cents. 686, the high of 688. We're just about here. 4.47 million. Let's go SoFi. Keep it going. GameStop 158.54, 158.04. Just dropped 50 cents again. We're on a little bit of a dip here on GameStop. So-called dip. We're down 280 at 158 exactly. All right. See how this hangs on and performs. The Dow off 147 to 148. S&P down 6. Okay. Lots to watch. Oh, is there lots to watch right now? Just a ton of stuff happening here. Apple down 1 penny at 151 even. We just don't seem to be able to go anywhere. 151.69 is the high. 150.37 is the low. And we're unchanged right now at 151 exactly on Apple. Okay. Got to go lower, in my opinion. I think it's going to go lower. All right. Yes. IBM down 135 right now. Excuse me. Well, we'll see how this plays out. The Dow right now is down 145 at the moment. And GameStop 158.24. SoFi 686, 14 cents away from $7. There you go. All righty. Welcome one, welcome all to today's show. And thanks again to those of you notifying us how long you've been a member. Look at that. Cody Blakely, a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. I've been a member for 17 months. Just want to say thanks for what you do, Bruce. I'm a better investor and trader for being here. Thanks for raising the quality of financial advice retail investors have access to. Well, those are kind words indeed. I thank you for that. It's what I'm trying to do as best I can for all of you to keep you, aware of what's going on out there. There are just a whole bunch of places you can go for financial advice, but you may find that what you're actually running into is someone just talking about their favorite stock that they've loaded up on, and they're just trying to promote you into it. You may find that some are very, very good at what they do with knowledge, but they can't present it in an easy to understand way because they speak in such technical terms that it just eludes us. That's one of the things that I've always it's always bugged me about the financial markets is that these so-called experts just talk above our heads, like they don't get it. They don't realize that they're not speaking the language that we understand. So I'm trying to make it as easy as I can. And when it comes to option writing, that's a little more complicated, and you really need to keep it simple. And that's how you make money. You don't overcomplicate it. It really doesn't need to be overcomplicated at all. So yes, thank you for that. Austin, that was a quick snap back turnaround. 688 on SoFi. Yeah, baby. GameStop 158.25, 158.58. Uh, seem to be about $2 below the high of the day so far on GameStop. Tesla's up $3. The Dow down 143.5 points right now. Okay, that's what I got. Austin is saying to John, I don't know if I were in Guy's choir, but sing it, brother. Let's go to $7 on that SoFi. Not your SoFi. Says SoFi 690, 690. That's right, LL. It is at 690. AMC testing the high of the day as well. That's probably helping GameStop. Let's go, says LL. Nazareth, I think, leading the way for GameStop today. 690 is the high of the day on SoFi. I think that was the high of the day. Yep. And we've got 4.88 million traded on SoFi. This is good. The low of the 52-week low on GameStop, 482. Now tell me, every one of you that are watching me right now, you tell me, if you're a member, put this in here. What is the cheapest price you paid for any of the shares of SoFi you've got? I don't want to know what your average price is. I want you to tell me what is the lowest price that you bought SoFi for so far. I'd be curious to see who's got the lowest price. How many did you get and how cheap were they? We're at 690 right now. I'm curious to know how cheap did some of you get on SoFi? How low were you able to get them at? Let me know. All right. We're at 690 there. 159.36 on GameStop. The Dow is off 103 points. A little bit of a recovery coming in here at the moment. We're up 1 point on S&P. NASDAQ up 78. All right. Michael says 491. I wish that was my average. I bought some at 491. Coyote, I remember when SoFi announced the potential reverse stock split. SoFi climbed from 540 to about 750 and then slid all the way back down to 519. I wonder if it's going to hold this time. Nick is saying I got SoFi as low as 501. Rock and roll. Be curious to know, how cheap did you guys get SoFi for on this dip that we've had for the last number of months? Computer Whiz, 200 shares at 571. Tiff, I got 100 at 522. Coyote, GameStop just broke 160 already and get it over with. Let's go. 159.34 on GameStop. Alberto, I got 48,000 average at 1050. Joe, 535 I think was the lowest I paid. Nazareth, I got 100 at 584. Spicy. Is it smart to sell my HBQ, then after GameStop splits, buy 100, then sell options on it instead? What do you think? I think you just stick to your knitting, work on your HBQ, write options, make money, write options, make money, build your position on what you know, and just get leverage on it. And I think that's the way to go. If you have extra money and you can get into GameStop after the split, great. You can always play that. Phillips, I bought 100 SoFi at 487. Lame Duck, Uncle Bruce, when are you going to do a lesson on writing a business? Austin, 511 low, average 1240. Ron Williams, 1,000 at 521. Nice buys. It's a 690 stock. You guys are doing great on some of these cheap buys. I'm really pleased to see this. The higher this baby goes, the closer you guys are either in the money, at the money, beyond the money. I am pumped. Tiff says nice. I don't know when my next class is exactly, and I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be, but there are other classes coming, and just stay tuned. When I'm ready, after being back a while, we'll set this up. Right now, Jen and I are working on our accommodations, and we're working on where Jen is going to be for her hip operation, and we got a lot of stuff to worry about, big picture stuff that we're trying to set up. So when we know our next 30, 60, 90, 120-day schedule, then we can figure out how we fit in a new class, and we do this and we do that and all kinds of stuff. Now, today, I will mention it one more time for those of you who don't know. I launched a TikTok channel today for Stock Markets with Bruce. The first time I've ever done this. I've never done a TikTok channel before, and I've never done a TikTok message. I did a 15-second message today. So if any of you are able to find me. I now have 5 followers on my TikTok page right here, TikTok Stock Markets with Bruce. I got 5 followers, and I put up a video this morning, a TikTok thing for 15 seconds saying that I was going to be on the air here today. Let me know if you can find this thing and if you've seen it. And if you become a follower, thank you very much. I would appreciate that. Let the world know by sharing that Uncle Bruce is now on TikTok, and I will be doing more update work on that as time goes by. Kind of cool, neat thing to see. My daughter is responsible for this idea, so hopefully this will all work out. We have got the Dow just down 80 points now. GameStop at 159.27. The high today, 160.80, I believe, is the high. Yes, that's the high still. 159.27 on GameStop. SoFi, 692. High today, 694 on 5.3 million. This is beautiful. Alberto, I'm still averaging down, but I'm waiting until I buy back my covered calls. Profits equals averaging down. Austin, it would be fun to know how many shares of SoFi this channel owns. Probably impossible to find out. Austin, Bruce just put a bathing suit on and dance around like TikTok. That's all you got to do. Just put on a bathing suit and start dancing. Mr. T, 1 year, 1 month, 3 days. Uncle Bruce, joining your channel has truly changed my life. I cannot believe I'm a market maker thanks to you. Nothing better than being on the right side of the market. You are the best. Thank you, Mr. T, so much for these comments. All of you who have been able to post these, I really appreciate it. We've got Cody did an update. Nick Moore did an update. Member for 14 months, gold bagel level. Well, I have a golden bagel. Woohoo! Thank you guys for these updates, letting me know how long you've been members, letting everybody know how long you've been members on this channel. Zach, I am thumbs up 199. Not your SoFi, easily millions of SoFi in here. Mirko just wanted to ask if Jen Jr. is responsible for TikTok. Yeah, IR 535 is my SoFi low buy. Mirko already answered it. Nick, here comes 7 for SoFi, 693. Austin, member 1 year. Bruce, just put a bathing suit on and dance around to Radar Love on TikTok, and you're good to go. Austin, not your SoFi, mine, all mine. That's what I'm thinking too. Alberto alone probably owns 50,000. John Bickman, Goody, you have eyes on a covered call for SoFi right now. We're at 695 on SoFi. GameStop just broke 160 for the second time. 160.34. I think we're going for a new high. 160.80 is the high, and we're at 160.34 right now. SoFi 694, up 33 cents. Tesla up $5. The Dow down 42 at the moment. We are pushing GameStop over 160 right now to try to hit a new high. I don't know if it'll do it. Don't know how long it'll hold. But on a 4-for-1 split, this means the shares are $40 and a few pennies a piece. If the split were to happen this second, that is the deal. What is the upside from here? I really don't know if this can be held. I'm not so sure. Thank you, everybody. Austin, DQ, do you listen to Radar Love every day? Not your SoFi. Between Alberto and I, we're closing in on 100,000 shares here. DQ, Austin, I do know because of you. Lame Duck, Amazon over 121. What else is going on? Austin, 693, run it up. Let's go. Nazareth, that pop, GameStop hit 60.80 again, so it's a little sell wall at that level. So 160.80 has been hit a second time. Mirko seems to be in a hot rotation on this playlist. John Bickman, don't look now, but Spire's having a nice morning as well. Spire is up 7.8 cents to 133. ATIP up 4 to 141. So we got some movement there. DQ, these green days are killing me. It feels so dirty to say that. Alberta, not your SoFi. Let's take it over, laugh out loud. Let's just take over the control of this company and run it ourselves. We'll show these guys how to do business. 56-point drop on the Dow. GameStop 160.60 right now. 160.60 on GameStop. 160.79, 1 penny away from a new high. We're about to bust through this. SoFi 691 up 29 cents. The Dow down 47. 161.09 on GameStop. That's a new high of the day. We've breached 161 here with a 161.49 print so far. We've printed 161.49 at the moment. I'm wondering about the shorters. I am wondering, when are they going to step in and hit this thing? There is going to be merciless shorting going on. I wonder about the 10% rule after the split, because if it drops more than $4 from 40 to 36, that's the 10% rule enacted. Right now, it has to drop $16 to make the 10% thing. We'll see. 161.46. We are pushing the high of the day even higher. Yep, 161.63 is a new high. 161.50 right at the moment. I see it up 980 right now. Those of you who are able to do rollovers, if you can, going from 120, 125 to 130, 35s, or 130s to 140s, or 140s to 150s, something like that. If you can do it with a nice return, an increase in cash, a little longer up, by all means, make your rollovers work for you. If you can't, otherwise, cross your arms and watch the show. 161.63 is the high of the day. We're at 160.38 right now, having just hit another high of the day. Interesting. Very interesting. Nazareth is saying 161.74 is what he's showing. I'm still showing 161.63, but this will all fluctuate out. It'll all work out. Mirko, Alberto, I think stock markets with Bruce. Alberto, B, thank you. Tiff, it's really cool to see how many lurking gold members there are. They're out there. We got them. We got fans of this channel, and I love you guys. Thank you. Some more notifications have come in. Let's see here. We've got W. Walters, chilling with Uncle Bruce member. Yeehaw for 14 months. Thank you, my friend. Salinas Soccer, chilling with Uncle Bruce member, 16 months. Jennifer Smith, member for 14 months. Gold Bagel member. Let's go, says Jennifer Smith. Thank you, Jen, so much for being a follower for that amount of time. You guys are great. Thank you for posting these. All you have to do is hit the $sign below the chat, and then you get the option to let the world know how long you've been a member, and you can send a message out. Love it. Thank you, everybody. We're down 28 on the Dow. SoFi is 691. GameStop is 160.53. The high of the day, 161.63, according to Market Watch. Malo, I'm a lurking Gold Bagel member. Zach, what in the SoFi is going on here? 692, up 30 more cents today. We are moving up on SoFi. GameStop down about 30 points at the moment. Tesla up 5, 692. SoFi 160.57 on GameStop as we are coming through the second hour of this show. Thank you all so much for following me today, as you always do, and letting us know how long you've been a member. The Dow is backing up a little bit more, down 33. 160.43 to 160.80, 692 on SoFi. All kinds of stuff going on here. Austin tip, yep. Jennifer, lurking is the way. Come on out, lurkers. Come on, baby. Austin, my sophitis is gone this morning. Feeling much better, thank you. My sophitis. Your welts are probably healing as well. I can imagine your wife's not hitting you as much anymore because of the SoFi move, which is a good thing. Hector, Uncle Bruce member for a year at month end. Fabulous, man. Thank you. Also, thank you to Tankstra. I've been a member for 13 months. Gold Bagel member. Thank you, Tankstra, for that announcement. Appreciate all of you able to post these up for me. 213 thumbs ups. I got to thank you for that too, guys. 213 thumbs ups. There are 250 people lurking here, and we got that many thumbs ups going. I appreciate it. 160.60 to 160.96 now on GameStop. Up 9.26 a share, 160.96. The high today, 161.63. DQ Bruce, not every wife is a hitter. We need to talk. There you go. 693 on SoFi, up 31 cents. The high on SoFi, 695. The volume, 6 million. It's only taken 6 million shares today of interest of buying it to get to these levels. There is just nothing for sale down here anymore. The selling is gone on SoFi. It's been bought up. Insiders have been buying. Noto has been buying. All the directors, they're buying up the stock, guys. They've been buying in the fives. You've been buying it in the fives. And look at this fantastic move. Love these 30-cent days. Let's keep them going. Austin, Hector, sorry about your loss on Achilles. Gonzo, I might change my name to Lurking Gonzo. Zed, I think I'm in a pickle with one GameStop contract, 125. It's expiring June 29. I received $10. To buy it back is 35. Should I wait it out? What should I do? Well, if you buy it back at 35, see, we're at 160 right now. So that is book value. Now, if you can sell a 130 for 2 or 3 weeks further out for exactly 35 or more, way to go. If you can write a 140 for 2 months out, 3 months out for more than $35, look at that. Check out the option chain. Just see what's going on. You might end up buying back your 125 and writing another 125 for July, August, or September for more money. That might be the other way to bring cash in. Keep that in mind, because the stock backs off. These contracts will back down again, and you do a rollover for a higher price, and then they back off. This is money to you. Check it out, Zed. Check it out and see if you can move up and strike and further down the road. See what you can do. Zed Estate, ZBC June, maybe. Check it out. We've got the Dow now positive. We're up 19 on the Dow after losing 140 something so far. A little recovery. Tesla's up $7. SoFi at $691. GameStop is 160.37. The high of 161.63 is what I'm showing at the moment. That is the high. 161.63. Volume 1.3 million. Not that great. That is not that. This is not moving up because of corporate money-making success. It's only going higher because the split is about to hit in 48 hours. That's the only reason. And I'm telling you, and I'm warning you, we may be in for a $5 drop in a couple of days after the split, which would be $20 drop back to this 140 range. That could easily happen. Easily. So be mindful of the volatility that we're about to enter, because this GameStop cannot just go up every day without ramifications. There will be a reckoning here. A SoFi consolidating, then running to 715. Let's go, says Austin. 691 on SoFi. GameStop 160.23, down $1.40 from the high of the day. The Dow up 33 points right now, holding a 33-point gain. We're 20 points higher on S&P. We're 145 higher on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's up 1.25 points, 1.25 percentage points. S&P up 0.5%, but the Dow only up 0.1%. It's lagging. Okay, watch that. The Dow up 34. SoFi 690, GameStop 160.31. All right, watching a lot of stuff going on simultaneously. All righty, everybody. Thank you all for being here. 159.95 on GameStop. We just broke 160 on the way down here. 159.89. Little sell wave coming in. 690 on SoFi. The Dow up 37. Google still down 34 cents. WD saying, I've been a member for 8 months. Thank you, my friend. Austin, this volume has been so low lately on SoFi as well. Can't wait to get some big news and then see what happens. Exactly. We're watching for that. Everybody, thank you so much for being with me today, hanging out with us. Very much appreciated. Hopefully we'll see even more action. I'll be on again today at 3 o'clock for the final hour, and then tonight 8 o'clock for Gold Bagel members. Prime time with Uncle Bruce, 8 o'clock tonight Eastern time. Join me live for that. GameStop 159.53. We're backing up a little further now. About a $2.10 drop from the high of the day now at the moment. 159.28, another drop on GameStop. 692 on SoFi. Tesla up $8. The Dow up 26. A little pullback on the Dow. there you are, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to take a bit of a break now. We'll see you this afternoon at 3 in the afternoon for the final hour of trading. Keep your eye on these markets. Stay on top of your option rollovers. If you must, you must. If you can, you can. And if it pays you to do it, do it. If you buy back a 140 call and write another 140 call 3-4 weeks down the road for another $4, $5, $6 a contract, take that money. Take that money. They're handing it to you. Let the gamblers give you more of their cash. They want to gamble on this stock, let them gamble, but let them gamble with more money in your pocket for this right. 159.99 on GameStop right now. 159.70 just dropped again. 692 on SoFi. The Dow now negative 1.5. We just lost the gains on the Dow. Thank you all. Let's keep on top of this. So much fun. Let's see what we got, everybody. Thank you. Everybody, thank you so much. Duncan, thanks. Not your SoFi, thank you. John Anderson, Hector, DQ, Alberto, Austin, WD, everybody, Zed, they're all here. Thank you for your participation, and everyone else who's been lurking today. Thank you so much, and letting us know how long you've been members of this channel. I do appreciate it, guys. I'll see you at 3 this afternoon, okay? Take care from Calgary. Bye for now.